So we're doing the cooking simulator. We're gonna do a new game. We're gonna do mostly tutorials, just kind of learning how to do it. So that's what's going on. Cakes and cookies, not sure we're gonna do it yet. Career mode, not yet. Gotta learn how to do it. Sandbox mode, not yet. Cooking school. First, learn all there is to buying items. I'll read it off. Sometimes takes a little while to load, but once the music starts back in, you know you're getting close. Pardon me. Trademark throat clear. Gotta, it's patented, you gotta pay me for it. Alright, here goes. Hello, manager asked me to teach you a thing or two. I hope you can catch on fast because there's loads to learn. We'll start off with the basics. I'll teach you how to buy products, containers, and how to carry things around without wasting too much time. I want you to walk up to the wooden racks in the pantry. Now when he's got blue around him, there's just normal messages. His moods change when it goes red and green. Good, see those tomatoes? Buy one. Okay, take that tomato to the countertop and set it aside. You over here, look for this icon like that. That means you can place it. Time to buy a plate. It works the same as with buying products. So I go down for the plate. Here's a trick of the trade. When you got a container in hand, you can carry multiple items. Saves a lot of time. Now buy 3 tomatoes. This doesn't make you a full-blown chef yet, but you'd at least be of some use in the kitchen. Well done. See, he's green. He's happy. It's lesson 1. Pretty quick. Lesson 2. Seasoning. Using spices on products. Sorry about the little loading screens. It's not super graphic intense, but I guess enough. And there's a lot of objects in these. I think there's like 80 different recipes you can make. So it takes some time. Today's lesson's short, but the skill you'll learn will determine whether you get tips or have to wrestle with guests for money. Let's learn the basics on how to season food. Target the salt container. Notice the number under the label. It shows how much spice is left in the container. Now pick it up. Now target the salmon. Use the container to enter sprinkle mode. Alright. I think he said 3. This was easy, wasn't it? It gets a lot harder when the product is cut into pieces. Better practice your aim then. It's pretty simple. I mean, that was seasoning. Next, advanced buying. Buying items through the shop UI. So again, why did I get Cooking Simulator? It seems kind of the other simulators where it's something I want to learn more about, get better at. I can cook a little bit, not great, but this will get you running through a lot of different recipes, so it's practice. I've shown you previously how to buy products from shelves, however, not everything can be found just lying around. Today you'll learn how to buy everything you'll need and more. See that cardboard box? I need you to walk up to it. Now target the box and press left click. Alright, so we're going to open the carton. Spices and liquids can only be bought here, and they come in only in larger amounts, so be prepared to pay a handsome fee. If you have trouble keeping track of your tools and pots, you can buy additional ones from the Utensils tab. Beware that quality doesn't come cheap. Now go to the Liquids tab. Tabs at the bottom of the menu determine the sorting order. I want you to select the rightmost sorting tab. Products should now be sorted according to their price, descending. If you haven't noticed, prices are denoted to the far right in green, or in red if you don't have sufficient funds. I want you to select avocado oil from the list. Now buy a bottle. Once you buy an item, You leave the shop view. You can buy only one item at a time. No tricks with the container this time. Well done. Don't forget this lesson. Many items can only be bought this way. Pretty simple stuff. Cutting. It's a little bit more difficult. They say it needs practice, and it kind of does. It's just getting the digital mechanic. You'll see. And learning how to maneuver it with the mouse and stuff like that to change angles and stuff like that. And stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff like that. This is stuff like that. Here goes. Cue the music. Bring in the coach. Today's lesson is very important, so pay attention. I kind of am already. I'll teach you how to cut products. It's easy to learn but hard to master, so put in some extra hours to practice once we're done. Hours? Maybe not hours. First, grab the tomato and place it on the cutting board. Alright. Now take the knife and use it on the tomato or the cutting board. Now I want you to cut the tomato in at least 4 pieces. Just follow the instructions at the bottom right of the screen. Okay, so I'm going to go right here. And now I'm going to reset this. I'm going to turn it like this. Line it up there. Good job. Of course it'll take some training to get the amounts right every time. So every spare moment, practice, practice, practice. Use every spare moment. Right. That's chopping stuff. So I'm passing this next one. Now I'll do that last. Do the kitchen trip first, because we should know what's where in the kitchen before we get cooking stuff. Here it comes. Cue the music. Bring in the chef. And action. Today, I'll give you a quick tour of the kitchen. Stay focused. You need to memorize all this. We can't have you wandering about searching for stuff while the guests are waiting. Alright. Go to the marker. Here you'll find mostly vegetables, some fruit, bread, and buns. Some of the products you'll need to unlock by learning new recipes. Remember that you'll need to pay for the products, and be sure to bring a container if you want to carry more than one piece. Here you'll find plate stacks. Again, you have to pay for every single one. Once the dish is served, the price of the plate will be added back to your account. You can also use plates to carry things around the kitchen, but be careful, these things break easily. Even more important are the cardboard boxes. Trouble finding something? You can buy one from a box. These shelves are used for storing herbs. Just as with everything else, the herbs have to be purchased. You pay for every twig or leaf you take. Go to the marker. This is the refrigerator. Here you can buy fish, meat, cheese, and fruit. Some of the products are hidden in the drawers at the bottom of the fridge. Go to the marker. The griddle is used for searing and frying, as long as the recipe doesn't call for any fat, such as oil. Most meats need to be fried on both sides, so don't forget to flip it. The stove is your best friend. Here you can boil, fry, even grill. With the right pan, of course. Under the stove, there's even a backup oven. Remember that pots and pans come in different shapes and sizes. Just because there are 6 burners doesn't mean you'll fit 6 containers on the stove at the same time. Go to the marker. If you wish, you can cut on any flat surface. Just grab a knife. However, the proper way is to use a cutting board. On the shelves below, you'll find pans, and behind you, there are pots stored on another shelf near the floor. Go to the marker. If you don't feel the need to prepare before the workday, or you're done for the day, you can use the clock to skip the preparation phases at the beginning and end of the day. I don't know why anybody do that. Prep is so important. Go to the marker. You'll use the faucet mainly to fill pots. Most recipes assume that you'll use cold water, so stay away from that red handle unless you're told to use it. The oven is for baking. Be sure to use baking trays. You can find them to the right. Remember, you can bake multiple different dishes at the same time. The upper switch turns the oven on and off. On and off. The lower controls the heat. Baking times correspond to the first setting, so be careful not to turn your... Okay, go to the marker. I missed that last part. These are the deep fryers. They're empty. You need to push the left button to fill them with oil. The right button drains the tank. Oh, and don't forget to use fryer baskets unless you want third-degree burns. Well, this one's pretty obvious. The grill's for grilling. Just don't forget to flip whatever you're cooking. Most recipes require that. Go to the marker. The food processor. Throw the ingredients inside and push the button. Presto. You got yourself a liquid blend. You can always taste it if you forget what's inside. Microwave oven. I don't know what this thing's doing in a respectable kitchen. Best you forget it's here. Of course I'm going to use it, so. And this shows why this place nearly closed down. The last cook didn't even bother to bring darts. He threw knives instead. Pathetic. Although if it works, I want to use it. Go to the marker. Yeah, look, it looks like you could use it. You could use any of the screens in the kitchen to view your current orders, time left, and recipe details. They're really useful. Go to the marker. This is your desk. The radio looks old, but don't be fooled. You can set it up to play your own MP3s and even internet radio stations. The laptop won't cook for you, but it'll help you run this place. I'm sure the manager will explain everything in detail. Here's my profile picture. Tommy G. The phone will come in handy when something breaks down. Just pick it up and walk up to whatever needs maintenance. Choose a service company wisely. Fast and cheap should be a warning sign. Stuff might break before they even leave. Go to the marker. Nice city view, by the way. And here's the checkout. Put your dish on the shelf and choose from the tablet which order you're about to serve. Just don't mix things up. Once it's out, it's out. Go to the marker. And the final station, the garbage bin. If it's not good enough for you, it's not good enough for your guests. Keep that in mind. Alright, this was just a tour, but I hope you learned something. A true chef needs to know his kitchen inside and out. Like a ship. Alright. And the final, the example dish. Guide through the process of making and serving a dish. Little meat and potatoes. Simple stuff. Pete's getting ready to get started on something here. We're doing, I think, For the King and Sea of Thieves tonight, so be sure to tune in for those. Otherwise, you'll miss them. Cue the music. Bring the chef in. 3, 2, 1, go. I think this time you served your first dish. I think it's time you served your first dish. Don't worry, I'll be here to guide you through the process. Your order will be a steak with a side of French fries. Simple yet nuanced. There's no actual guest waiting, so you can take your time. Now, for some reason, he says the same thing right here. So whatever. Look behind you. That's the checkout window. Once you're done, you'll need to place the order on the shelf and use the tablet to confirm. See that? That's your order. Walk through the display and press left click on the miniature to learn more. It's steak, potato, rosemary twigs, salt, black pepper, steak with French fries. Take a good look at the screen. To the left, you've got a list of ingredients. To the right, what you have to do with them. Don't worry, we'll do it step by step. Let's get to work. First, take the steak out of the refrigerator. Oh, that's what happened. I hit the thing and knocked it off. Let's put it somewhere. The cutting board will do fine. See, I knocked the thing off of there. That's what happened. Now pick up the salt and use it on the steak. Sprinkle 4 grams. 4, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's time for some black pepper. Again, we'll need 4 grams on the steak. I don't know what happened to the steak there. Time to heat things up. Turn on the griddle. It's right next to the refrigerator. Okay, first I'm picking this up, putting it on here because it fell off. Okay, it's supposed to be hanging there. Now put the steak on the griddle. All right. Grab the steak, sizzle. Target the steak to view its state. That green bar indicates the food is cooked. The little pan icon informs you that it's been fried. Look up. There's a spatula hanging above the griddle. Take it. See what's in it. You want to fry both sides of the steak, so you need to flip it. Target the steak and the spatula. Once the steak's in the spatula, target the griddle and enter contact. Hold the key to flip the steak with the spatula. Okay. So there you go. So I'm going to do advanced controls. And I want to now I want to flip it, right? Ooh. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Nope, I didn't do it right. Hold on. I did it wrong. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? So now, then target the griddle. In context, hold the key to rotate. Okay, here we go. So rotate is this one. There we go, sorry. Now wait for the other side. Go and find a plate in the pantry. There should be some on the storage shelf. I need you to buy one. And a plate in the pantry. Okay. And back we go. Target the steak and use the plate to transfer the steak onto the plate. There we are. Now I'm supposed to bring it over here and put it down. Now take the cutting board. Alright. Go to the pantry and buy 2 potatoes. I dropped the knife. Buy 2 potatoes, he said, right? 1, 2. Now take them back to the countertop. We'll need to cut them. Take the knife and cut the potatoes. You need at least 10 pieces. Alright, we're going to cut these things. 10 pieces, huh? Let's see. Okay, that's okay. Put the knife aside. Alright. Off of the deep fryer, press the button to fill with oil. Start this thing to fill it. Now it's filled with oil. You can turn it on using the knob in the front. To the left there's a fryer basket. Take it. Pick up the potato pieces and put them into the basket. Just target them and use the basket. Okay. So I go here and I actually have to hover over them. And I don't want to get that secondary, that thing, because that will do something else. It will put this thing down. I want to highlight the pieces. I keep saying stuff. I can't see this last piece. No, see? There we go. Now I'm supposed to put it on over here, target the deep fryer, and place the basket inside. Let's wait for the fries to cook. Get the plate with the steak. Oops. Now transfer the fried potatoes to the plate. So you kind of go over and then you do this without even pulling the thing and dumping them. That's kind of strange, but what are you going to do? I don't want the... There we go. What do you say to do? I think we're... Oh yeah, I gotta go over here now and get the herbs. Garnish the plate with 2 rosemary twigs. You'll find them next the pantry on the herb shelf next to the refrigerator. Okay. 2 of them, right? 1, 2. It's time to serve your dish. Curious how it turned out? Bring it to the checkout counter left of the exit. Okay. Steak and potatoes. I already took a picture the first time around, so I'm not gonna do this. So I'll just do order up, steak with french fries. Place the dish on the checkout counter left of the exit. So I got 4.5 star taste, Realization time 5-star. Overall score, there you go. Guest is pleased. I hit OK. And that should be it. Right? No guessing. Congratulations, you served a full dish. How does it feel? Ready to take on the challenges of the kitchen on your own? If not, you can always come back for a lesson or two. Alright. That's it. So that's the rigmarole. From now on, I'll try and do some cooking on my own and then broadcast them. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Bye.